Arcelormittal will begin the liquidation process in April. So as of now, the company still legally operates within the country, but just all the staff has been laid off. The staff's main grouse is access to their pension and savings plans. The minister declined to reveal too much without meeting with the union, but she did say she implored the company to grant immediate access to the plans to those reaching retirement age.
As Minister of Labour, I sought to remind the employer that no employer would employ someone over age 50. So that those employees who are between age 50 and 59 really need to have access, almost immediate access to the pension because of their own survivability.
Arcelormittal says they will provide counseling through the Employee Assistance Program, but only until next month. The company is now saying that they will not appeal last Thursday's industrial court ruling. Salary and vacation payments may not come until long after the liquidation process ends. In the meantime, the Labour Minister wants to get the staff back to work. As part of the ministry's 10-point plan, they'll be launching a database to match skilled employees with industries which need workers.
A job matching event for retrenched workers. The venue is being worked out. This afternoon we have identified a date, Tuesday the 5th of April, where we will be pulling all the stakeholders together, particularly the business sector, along with institutions such as the National Training Agency, where we intend to engage with them to provide certification for retrenched workers who many of them possess a skill but not certification to.
But the talks with the government aren't over. They will meet with the Minister of Finance to discuss whether government is going to accept that $1 sale. Mrs. Batiste Primus says those discussions were beyond her remit. Kijan Haynes, TV6 News.
6:40 in Trinidad and Tobago. So meetings, and as we indicated during our dialogue with Ralph Maraj via telephone, we are hoping to link with the Labour Minister, Jennifer Batiste Primus, in the course of the second hour of this morning, and also you can look forward to a perspective from the Member of Parliament for Tabaki, Dr. Surud Ratan Rambachan, former Works Minister of the People's Partnership, when we move into the second hour. But with us now is Attorney at Law Martin George. Good to have you on the program, Mr. George. And before we move with the dialogue, I'm tempted to use the word locus standi, the phrase, but I can't handle the Latin that you all lawyers engage in. So let me ask you, what is your interest in this matter involving ArcelorMittal and its workers, or its former employees?
Well, we have ongoing litigation against the company in relation to a worker who was injured on the job. However, his case was being used almost as a test case, because what we have discovered through our working along with the union is that there are several other employees who have had job-related injuries who have not received any form of compensation from the company. So therefore, there's a big issue. Apparently, health and safety issues were very, disquieting at the company, and there were several unresolved matters. So therefore, these are the things that we would like to get resolved before they pack up shop and, move out entirely.
But is that going to happen? Because is that victory on Thursday in the industrial court now rings hollow? From a legal perspective, do all of those matters collapse in the face of a winding up of the company if that happens?
Well, the thing is, the difficulty, for instance, with the matter on Thursday is that while the court has made the ruling that the workers be paid their salaries, there's no quantification of a sum ordered against the company. So in other words, the company has been ordered that, look, you must pay the workers for the months that you had them off, and you must pay them their vacations, etc. So in other words, you could quantify it, but as yet there's no sum recorded as a judgment figure against the company. Now, had there been a judgment figure against the company, then of course you would be in line with all the other persons who, the company owes money to. So therefore, in a liquidation, you would have immediate consideration. Of course, as to where you stand in the pecking order is a different issue. But the point is, there's no recorded sum. Similarly, in our situation with the matter that we have currently ongoing, there's no judgment sum as yet. So therefore, we now have to see how best we can